Time to talk wide receiver. The Niners are apparently looking at some good ones.
Listen,
I mean, they have a top 30 visit with Kyle Williams. These are
You know
like
how
top,
happy I
day
am?
2 picks.
You know how happy I am about the Kyle Williams? Kyle Williams, dude, I'm telling you, I've been high on him because I watched him in person at Washington State. He is good, man. I watched him like 2 times, I think, in person. I've been high on him.
So is he like a yak guy? What kind of a gadget guy? Yeah.
After the stream, Grant, just watch him.
He's really good. He's fast.
He's more so a slot player, but I think he could play X as well. But dude, what he does with the ball in his hands and just how he moves, he's like, it's so interesting because he has this weird movement to him. And I think that's why he's shooting up, because I was high on him when I was doing my original mocks, but I was mocking him in like the 7th round. Like, dude, he was, when you're talking those prospect numbers, he was sitting around like 250. Like, he was like 7th round pick, maybe undrafted. And now, like, I would be willing to bet he goes in the 4th round, like early 4th round. And I would love it if the Niners take him. They had a top 30 visit with him for a reason. They obviously see the same thing I'm seeing. I just think he's like the perfect guy where you can give him the Debo role and he's going to do exactly what. No.
I know. I hate
because he won't wear number 10. He won't wear number 10. So
no, he won't.
He should have to change his name.
No.
Yes.
Kyle Smith.
Kyle Smith.
Sorry.
But dude, you could give him everything that Debo did. He's going to play that Debo role, and he's not going to be overweight like Debo. He moves quicker than Debo. He's not going to run through people as much as Debo. But man, is this guy fun to watch. And if you have him and Ricky on the field at the same time, I'm telling you, Grant, if you don't watch his highlights after this stream, I'm going to be so upset. He's so fun to watch.
I think for me, I like Kyle Williams. I like Jalen.
Wasn't Debo supposed to fill wasn't Ricky supposed to fill the Debo role though?
Yes.
I know they're different, but Ricky to me is the guy you have in motion, not the guy you have at X on the line of scrimmage, because he'll get eaten up.
I thought Ricky was supposed to be either the Ayuk or Debo replacement. That's what I thought he was going to be, which maybe he's the Debo replacement now. But Grant, I read your article about Jalen Noel. I really like Jalen Noel because I watched tape after. And Jalen Noel's kind of the same build. I think he's like 2 inches taller than Jacob Cowing. I just think he's a better version of Jacob Cowing. And I still think we do have to give Jacob Cowing
a slot guy.
Prize Picks is sponsoring the Cohn Zone this year. Prize Picks is the leader in daily fantasy and the best place to win cash while watching sports. And the best part about the app is it's really easy to use. To create a lineup, all you have to do is pick more or less on a few players' stats. I'm a Niners guy. So, when I'm doing Prize Picks, I'm looking, the last couple of years, I'm looking at Debo Samuel because I know Debo Samuel better than Debo Samuel knows Debo Samuel. So if it's like drops, I'm taking more. Or if it's like punches thrown towards his long snapper on the sideline during the 4th quarter of a game, the 49ers will go on to win. I'm smashing more because I know the 49ers and I'm a Prize Picks guy. Now, maybe they didn't have those exact plays, but they have so many plays that'll make your head spin. And you can play Prize Picks in over 40 states, including California and Texas. Best part about it is the new user offer. Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. So win or lose, you'll get $50 just for playing. That sounds like a win to me. Use promo code Cohn, COHN, to claim your $50 today. Tell him Grant sent you.
We got to give Jacob Cowing a little bit of a run here because I feel like we said, you know what, okay, screw you, you're done. But he had like moments in games where I was like, okay, Jacob Cowing's really good. I still think we need a punt return guy, a kick return guy. And I think Jalen Noel, I literally watched his punt returns and kick returns. He's good, man. He's really good. And he's fast. Yeah. And people like, I saw a thing, people say like his hands aren't that good or something. And when I was watching his tape, I was like, hey, this guy's got pretty good hands. I know tape is just the good stuff, but I didn't see anything wrong. I like him. I like Savion Williams. And I know Nick talked about kind of like a Debo replacement with Kyle Williams. I really like Savion. I just think Kyle Williams would be the better pick because he can actually run routes and stuff. Savion can't really do that. He can run better routes than Debo, but Savion's like 6'5". He kind of moves like Kyle Williams. Probably not as fast as Kyle Williams, but they're very similar. I just think Savion Williams is taller. But otherwise, that's kind of the two that I like. And I also like Jaden Higgins. I think that's his name. Yes, Jaden Higgins.
Yeah, he's good. I like the Ole Miss guys too. Trey Harris. I mean, that's kind of an earlier Ole Miss guy. I think an Ole Miss guy that's getting absolutely slept on is Antoine Wells. He's good. I mean, he would be a lot higher pick if he didn't go to Ole Miss and play with those receivers because they got some dogs.
And I also wouldn't be mad if the Niners didn't draft Nick Nash. I feel like Nick Nash, he's very raw. He has a lot of potential to be really good, but I'd kind of be scared drafting him. I definitely do think if he
That's
could
a
live up
7th
to
round
potential.
flyer.
What about Ted McMillan round 1 if he drops to the Niners?
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Why?
Not.
I've
Absolutely
seen
not.
people saying like they wouldn't listen. Absolutely not. But Nick, for me, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad. I would be actually no. I'd be semi mad if we drafted
I would be
him.
mad. I'd be mad. He's a great contested ball catcher. He's just not what the Niners need. The Niners
No.
need somebody who can separate in man coverage, and he's not going to do that. He might come down with some contested catch balls.
He's kind of like an
in
Ayuk.
man coverage. No, Ayuk. He's not a route runner like
He's
Ayuk
Drake
is.
London. That's what he is.
Yeah, he's not as fast as Ayuk, and he's not as crisp as Ayuk. Ayuk's
No.
crisp, dude. Like,
I think Ayuk's more crisp because he's smaller. I think it's because Tet's so big.
He's
like,
huge, though.
like-
And Purdy
like-
does do a good job or like big receivers.
but
I
He's
don't
if
know.
it
legit
was
X. He's a legit X receiver.
if it was me though, I'd rather go later in the draft and draft Jalen Conyers, and then you get a tight end who can play like a wide receiver and is a great contested ball catcher. Like, that's what I'd go with.
I think
How do you
Ted's
feel about
gonna go to the
Emeka
Cowboys.
Egbuka in round 2 if he falls to the Niners? The Niners have drafted wide receivers in round 2 a lot of times.
Who did you say?
Emeka
Emeka.
Egbuka, Ohio State.
I've been high on Emeka since he was a freshman at Ohio
He's
State. I
fell
think
off
he's-
afterwards. What happened to him? He was supposed to go to the. I saw people mocking him to go to the Cowboys. Like, what happened?
I'm seeing
Yeah.
34 from scouts saying he could go anywhere. This is one service.
Yeah,
to pay
I
for
don't
it.
know.
I think it's going to be a late first round guy. I could see a world where the Steelers snag him in the first round.
I think I agree with Nick. It's got to be a later round guy, and I think yes, it's his name is bad, his number is bad. Who gives a shit? Like, I don't care. Kyle Williams, I think he's the best bet for us to draft. I like him a lot.
He
I
didn't
think
even
he's
wear a
similar
bad
to
number.
Jalen Noel. Just from there,
Very similar. Yeah, very
right?
similar.
But you can
Yeah.
just get him around later.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I
let's
think
keep it
Jalen Noel's
pushing.
gonna slide to the second round, dude. I'm serious. I think he's gonna.
Yeah,
go
they have him
early.
at 50 right here on Scouts.
Yeah,
so
he's
he
gonna
could
go
be-
early. Yeah.
Yeah.